description and in the comments and in my bio to learn more about the ongoing genocide throughout Palestine and East Turkistan, and the child labor, slavery, and genocide throughout the Congo and Sudan, and to learn how you can help those affected by the California wildfires through CORE, not sponsored, but they are doing wonderful things to help those that were affected. So please check out that fundraiser along with my friend Sam's GoFundMe, as she was recently involved in a car accident. So please share those fundraisers around and donate as much as you can. Any amount will make a big difference. It will really help those in need. So please do not stay silent. Please share these fundraisers and use your platform, your voice, and your privilege. This is something that anyone and everyone can do. If you're watching this video, you have a platform, so please use it. If you stay tuned for that, I truly want to thank you for listening, and I really hope you enjoy the rest of this video. So let's get into this little secondhand haul. Alrighty, so I guess we should just start out with what I'm wearing, because a lot of this is secondhand or like a hand-me-down or something like that. So I guess starting from top to bottom, you might have noticed my unicorn horn. Now I don't really know if I'm a unicorn or an elf or a fairy today. I'm something magical, okay? I actually made this unicorn horn when I was in 6th grade. It isn't fantastic, but the flower part, it looks quite good, I'd say. So I just decided to wear this. I guess this was one of my first cosplays that I made. I was a unicorn for Halloween in 6th grade, so yeah. These ears right here, along with this little silver metal armor finger thing, were featured in my small business secondhand haul from like 2 years ago. I don't know. My hair looked a lot different, obviously. But yeah, that was from a small business that I'm not going to shout out, because literally as soon as we bought the items, the cashier, the guy that was in charge of the business, said, "Oh, why are you guys wearing masks?" If he would have said that before, I would not have purchased these from that guy. But anyway, my makeup, very simple. I just did pink shimmer. I did some fake freckles. I did some pink shimmer blush highlighter or something. I don't know. My lips. I'll throw up a photo. It's a very sparkly, shimmery, cruelty-free. Is it vegan? I don't know. Lip gloss. Very comfortable to wear. I finally decided to put my microphone on something, and honestly, I think I'll just do this for the rest of my videos, unless I'm doing like makeup or something where I can't where I need my hands. But it's just a pen. It's cute, so why not? My jewelry. This necklace right here is thrifted. I don't know if I show this in any thrift hauls or not, but I think I got it about 2 years ago now. I actually wore it when I did a fairy photo shoot. Check me out on Blue Sky at Sharp Shot Photo to support me in my photography journey. I shoot portraits and products. But these necklaces right here, it's actually one necklace, just doubled, just a cute little star. And if you would like to see this jewelry up close and personal, then I might just have to do an updated jewelry tour. That could also be another fun ASMR video, I think. So let me know. I know you can't really see them that well, but I'm wearing earrings today. Actually 2 pairs. My third piercing dress that I'm wearing. Look at those billowy sleeves. Let me situate myself so I can show you. So it's about like a baby doll length, like right above the knee. It is the most perfect wardrobe piece that I've ever acquired. Like, are you seeing this? What? This is also thrifted. I got it at Plato's. I rarely go to Plato's because every time that I do and I try to sell clothes, they're like, we don't want this. And then I look through the stuff that they are selling and it's all Shein. Anyways, but just look at the detail, all that layeredness, all the floofy fluff, really. It's just amazing. I love this dress so much, and I'm so thankful it still fits me. Olive is right next to me. She's sleeping. Let's see if she has anything to say. I guess she doesn't want to share anything right now, but maybe later. So that is it for my outfit and all of these random secondhand finds. So let's move on to something a little more medieval, okay? Starting with this. You might have seen this in episode 3 of my animated movie tier list series when I did Ninjago. I like to do cosplays for those videos too, so check it out. I definitely want to make more of those. But it's basically just a giant plastic axe. But look at that, it's also a bird. Now, I acquired this along with a few other fake prop weapons from someone on Marketplace, all for $20. Like, I got a lot. These are perfect for cosplaying, and I don't know, maybe one day, not maybe, I will go to a Ren fair. So these would be so fun to bring, because obviously they're fake. So, but yeah, I think it is just so cool. They're all in great condition still. I cleaned them, don't worry. I'm not gonna take secondhand anything and not clean it. So, but it's just so cool. Let me show you, let me show you how it sounds. Yeah, I'll get better at this. So let me show you the next fake prop weapon that I got. Arg. It's just a pirate sword. It's actually from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. So, pretty cool. Very cool handle. You might actually recognize this and a few other of these weapons from my video that I posted a little less than a year ago, I think in October. I did a medieval fantasy Ren Fair lookbook. One of my favorite videos we've ever filmed. It was so much fun, so I highly recommend checking it out. If you like this, you're gonna love that. A lot of these weapons were used as props. Well, they are prop weapons, but yeah. Oh, I just realized this thing can take batteries. It says, play, try me off. Are there batteries in this? So it turns out that there are batteries in this thing, and it makes sword sounds. I've had this for less than a year, but I guess I never even looked at that. Anyways, very cool, very pretty. My horn. I'm glad there are no teeth marks in this, because as someone who was also once a child and had foam toys this is all foam. But I'm not quite sure what cosplay I would use this for. Probably something more like sci-fi. I don't know. There's not much to say. This one isn't that interesting to me, but it came with the pack. It's nerve for nothing. Another fake prop weapon that I got in that bundle that you also saw in my fantasy medieval Ren Fair lookbook is this pirate sword. Now this is definitely my favorite thing that I acquired when I got all of that goodness. Look at the handle. Like what? This is so like black pearl, like Blackbeard. Hello. A cute little skull on the top and bottom. Kind of giving like the guy Godzilla. That's what it reminds me of. But it's just so cool and so detailed. It's all plastic. Unfortunately, it is like just falling apart on the handle. But I just need to super glue that or something and it'll be fine. But this one sounds very cool. And I just love how it is dry brushed with gold to kind of make all the details pop and make it look more antique and rustic. I just like this one, and I like how, I don't know, it's girthy. Okay. Now these next two items actually go together, so let me do that real quick. Here we go. Now how am I gonna oh my god. I don't know how to show this. It's huge. When I got this, it was also part of that $20 bundle. I'm like, okay, obviously this is gonna be, why is that so loud? Obviously this is going to be for a sci-fi cosplay, but when I put the two sides together, which I didn't even know they went together at first, I was like, but then I was like, oh. But anyways, I instantly thought of Darth Maul. However, I do want to actually make my own lightsaber one day because I only have blue and green, which I recently acquired along with this bundle, which I'm going to show you. But I need a red lightsaber. Okay, there are so many Sith cosplays that I need to do. But I feel like this is pretty cool and great for cosplays. Obviously, that part is very loud, but the rest, it's just foam. The next prop weapon that I got in that bundle is another pirate sword. Now, I also use this one in my fantasy medieval Ren Fair lookbook, so I love it. I love how detailed it is. It's more just like a classic pirate sword. Very cute. And I love all the detail in there and everything. The handle is super cool. Just very detailed. And this one does sound very cool. And now it's time to go to the light side. You gotta hold the button down. Now this is actually supposed to be, I think it was Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, but maybe not. Maybe it's just a green lightsaber. I don't know. The guy didn't put much in the description for this listing. But anyways, so cool. It's just a green lightsaber. There's nowhere for batteries in this, so no sounds, which whatever, but it can't light up. The blue one that I have, which I actually have had for probably 16 years now, I got when Star Wars The Clone Wars first came out, and it's Anakin's lightsaber. It's just a classic lightsaber, perfect for cosplays, and spider, and it has the number 8 on there, kind of like the 8 ball. Yeah. And the other one is a deck of cards. Now, the spider one is adjustable. This card deck one is not. But thankfully, it fits me perfectly. Very cute. Definitely different from what I would typically go for when it comes to jewelry, but I'm trying to expand my horizons, and I just need more silver jewelry. And a lot of the rings that I used to have no longer fit me, so I just needed something else. The next thing that I have to show you is definitely more of the 70s mid-century modern vibe, along with the next thing that I'm going to show. But these are little hand crocheted doilies. They were actually from my best friend's boyfriend's mom. So, I mean, they are so cute, so high quality. I mean, they're handmade. You can't beat that. And they were actually intended to be makeup removing cloths. And I already have so many of those. And I did not want to ruin these or stain them with makeup or anything. So I figured that why not? Y'all, seasonal allergies suck. I do not want to ruin these, and I figured that since they are so beautiful and perfect and quite tiny, that I could use them for my miniatures, and this would be the perfect little rug, or maybe a blanket, perhaps. I'm not sure, but I definitely, I don't want to ruin these. They're so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. But yeah, I just love them, and I have... What'd I do? My whole script just deleted. I got it. Command Z to go back. That was scary. But as I was saying, I have quite a few of these, and so I'm just excited. And I will definitely be making more miniature content and DIYs and all that stuff. So I'm just excited. If you like miniatures, like these little calico critters here, I have already made one video for the calico critters, and then I recently did a DIY where I made my own miniature doll using my own actual intelligence, my own AI, no generative AI. That hurt. But anyways, you know what hurts more? Using generative AI. It hurts our planet. How about that? But anyways, for the grand finale, the final thing that I have to show you today, it is definitely, it's so beautiful. There's a dragonfly right outside my window. This is a wooden mirror, like a wooden frame with a mirror, and that's my bed. Can you see Olive? But anywho, my grandma made this, and she just gave it to me. I didn't get an exact date or year. Judging off the style of it, I would say 70s or 80s. Just judging off the style, but it actually has a little wall hook, so I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it. I have a lot on my walls already, as you can see, so I just gotta figure that out, but I cannot wait to hang this. It is so beautiful, and my grandma hand etched that onto the mirror, so slay. She slays all the time, and then we just share a love for so many of the same things, and I'm very grateful for all the things that she's given to me. So this is so beautiful. Thank you, Grandma. She doesn't watch YouTube in general, but thank you, Grandma. I am so incredibly sweaty. Can you see the sweat on my hand? No, but trust me, it is so hot today. obviously there is a lot of waste involved when doing nails. So go check that out if you want to learn more, or if you just want to relax with some nail care content. So yeah, I only have 2 other ASMR videos aside from this, but I definitely want to make more. These are so fun to make, and I feel like whenever I post just like random, everyday, regular videos, people are always like, you have such a relaxing voice. Thank you. But yeah, I do get like quite a few requests to do ASMR videos, but like that is such a broad range of things that I could do. So I definitely do have some ideas that I have in mind, like the jewelry tour, but a few other things as well. But if you have any recommendations for more ASMR videos, let me know down below in the comments, and I would love to do that. So yeah, thank you so much for liking and subscribing and turning on my post notifications. That helps sometimes when YouTube actually feels like working, but if you are subscribed, then I will definitely show up on your home page more often. So Olive said hello. If you didn't know, or if you just forgot, I actually do have, I guess, some more ASMR content. I do live streaming every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's always pretty much ASMR based. A lot of whispering, relaxing, quiet sounds, and I love to do drawing and coloring, and it's just always a fun time. So I would love to see you there. And if you're looking for more action-packed thrills, I also go live every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It used to be 4 p.m. and I'm changing it to 3 p.m. I will continue to say this and remind you guys that the time has changed, but I'm just letting you know it has officially been changed, just so that I have more time to game, because I feel like an hour, I don't know, I want to game longer than that. So that is always fun. We do a lot of Roblox, we do a lot of Sims 4, we do DS games, so I'm excited to do that. And I mean, now that I'm kind of like in a medieval mindset, I definitely want to go back and play one of my all-time favorite childhood games, which is either Wizard 101 or Pirate 101. I loved both of those, and I would love to play them again, and I think that would be so much fun for stream. So check me out every Tuesday or every Friday. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to make. I hope you enjoyed the theme and everything. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and be kind to the earth. And have a wonderful rest of your summer. Please remember to use your privilege, your voice, and your platform, and treat people the way you want to be treated. Okay. Bye.